Hello and welcome to Topicopedia, the podcast that's 50% facts, 50% chaos, and 100% likely to get us put on a government watch list. I'm Ste, the voice of reason.
And I'm Nicole, the voice of not reason, but definitely the one with the better taste in sandwiches. And men, allegedly.
Oh, that's debatable. Well, I'm not even into men. This week's episode of 168 is, we've got a who's written this? We've got a bunch of nonsense lined up for your ears, including some borderline inappropriate banter, an unsolved mystery, and brace yourselves, Nicole getting her mouth around a viral M&S sandwich. Yes,
yep.
Sorry, that's your line.
That's me. Steve's just woken up from a nap, ladies and gentlemen. Yep, I got roped into a taste test by Andy. Spoiler alert, things got creamy, salty, and a little too intimate for something sold next to Scotch eggs.
Honestly, I had to turn the volume down. I thought my headphones were going to get pregnant.
You should be so lucky.
Anyway, we're also diving into the bizarre origins of everyday things, like how high heels were once for men, and forks were considered the devil's prongs, unlike kind of like Uncle Jerry's toes.
Oh, Uncle Jerry. We love him, but there's definitely a basement full of mannequins somewhere, right?
And not the sexy kind.
There are sexy mannequins?
Depends what you Google at 2 a.m. after 3 bodies, and yeah.
Noted. Duly noted. Plus, we're taking a chilly little detour into the, I'm not entirely sure how you pronounce this, Dyatlov Pass incident. I've got to read it this week as well. Dyatlov Pass incident, snow, mystery, torn tents, and more confusion than me trying to flirt on a Monday morning. Hey, I got game any day of the week. What are you talking about? Who did write this? Rude.
And yes, we've got a usual Urban Dictionary word of the week, which will probably leave you needing a shower, spiritually and physically.
And of course, our jokes of the week. One of them's actually funny this time.
Which one?
You'll find out, but just a warning, if you're easily offended, you've come to the wrong podcast.
Yeah, I don't think it's one of my jokes. Yeah, you might come to the right podcast, depending how broken you are inside.
Right, let's get stuck in like Uncle Jerry at a taxidermy convention.
Oh, God. On that note, let's get started.
Let's get started. Did you have a nice nap there, Steve? Did you?
I did have a nice little nap, thank you. Yes.
You sound a little bit like you're still there. You're still...
I'm wishing I was.
Somewhere between napping and being awake. You're just not quite in the zone yet, are you?
No, but throughout this, I'm sure this is going to be thoroughly gripping and pull me into a state of awakeness.
Well, if I don't wake you up, and anybody gonna do it, that's for sure. Otherwise, I'll have to send Uncle Jerry in, and we don't want that, boys and girls.
No, let's have a hard pass on that. Thank you.
Oh, I'm sure he would.
Oh, you've turned up tonight, haven't you?
I've turned up. No, I'm not really that with it because I'm also tired, but I didn't have the nap. So you get kind of, yeah, I don't know what's sort of worse, having just woken up or having not had the opportunity to sleep yet, you know?
Yeah, me neither. That's a debate for another day.
That's a big, deep debate, and I'm definitely not ready for depth today. Just the tip.
How are you enjoying summer?
I am very much enjoying summer. We've had a nice warm one this year, haven't we? We didn't really get that so much last year.
Well, it's been sunnier for you than it has for me.
Oh, really?
As we've established. Yeah, it's sunnier for everyone than it is for me. There's just permanently a cloud. I'm sure, Starmer is just sowing these rain seeds above my house and above my life.
Why does it always rain on me?
Because Keir Starmer's there with his chemicals.
That's exactly why.
Yeah. Cloud seeding.
Fun police.
Yeah. It doesn't want me having fun.
Oh, he's woken up on the right side of the bed this morning, boys and girls. He's all joy and sweetness and light. Yeah, no, it's been a good summer so far. Yeah, what are you up to this week?
I don't know. I'm not. Hopefully not a lot. Hopefully I'm chilling in the sunshine. What about you?
I can't remember what week we're recording, but hopefully also not a lot. I'm so tired. I don't know what week it is, boys and girls. Yeah. I keep saying boys and girls today as well, which is getting a little disturbing, even for me.
We've given up dressing up that it's recorded this week. I can say live. It's never live. Oh, although we did go on Facebook Live, TikTok Live for a bit. We might try more live stuff.
We should do that. Maybe after the summer.
Yeah.
Maybe later on in the season we'll get to that. Yeah. When everyone's cooled off a bit and ready to come back indoors again. Then we'll go back on TikTok and see who we can annoy.
Anyway, just because it is taped in advance, do not think that it's going to be shite because we've put in as much effort as we always do. Well, Nicole's put in the effort into the prep.
It might even be better because I feel like there's less. I don't have a singular problem with how our normal episodes go. I actually really enjoy them, but sometimes I don't know. There's definitely not going to be any fluff in this. That's for sure. Okay. So I've got a topic, and it had a name, and I didn't put it in the prep what it's named.
Fantastic! Right, that's a proper good start. I just said it's going to be just as good as the normal episode. So we will call this.
It's in the other prep. Let me just open the other prep up so I can give you the title of this segment.
All I can see is episode 1. And then you back down the toilet route again.
Yeah, so this is Bizarre Origins. How weird stuff became normal.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
That's a cute, super catchy name. I'm so glad you looked that up.
Yeah. God, he's miserable today, isn't he? Crikey. Right, anyway. So the first one, as you have rightly pointed out, toilet paper wars, over versus under. Now, we have debated and discussed this before. What are your feelings on the matter, Steve, before you read the answer?
Over. Every time, over. You don't... Yeah. I don't want my toilet roll rubbing against the wall, although we'll probably... He's going to rub against the wall, rub against the wall anyway.
But also, it's easier to grab and see where the end is if it's over.
Yeah, that's true.
But if it's under, sometimes you're like grappling for it and it's inconvenient. It's easier to like I don't know. It just works better.
It does. If it's the other way around, you're not my kind of person. I'm sorry.
I agree. And do you know, I went round someone's house on a date once. This was many years ago. And I might have even told this story before, but you're going to get it again. And I went in to use his bathroom at one point. And I went in there and I was horrified to find that he'd put it on going under. So I turned it round for him. And as I came out, I said, I sorted your toilet roll out for you. And he's like, what do you mean? I said, well, it was coming underneath. I put it over for you. All right. And he went in and changed it back. So next time I went in there, I changed it round again.
I'm surprised you stayed long enough at that point.
He was a bit rude. I don't think he meant to be. I think he was just a bit socially awkward.
At the same time, do you think in a situation like that, you should do the nice thing as well, fold the end over neatly?
I think I did, actually.
Oh, did you?
I turn it round, and you know how you like fold the end so that it makes a neat little triangle, like an envelope. Yeah, I did that for him.
Oh, well, there you go.
That's lovely, isn't it?
Well, he should have done that for you. If he was hosting the date, he should have done that.
But it doesn't work, does it? If you go under, you can't do that. It won't hold.
No, true.
So anyway, so the answer, according to our researcher, states that the first patent for a toilet paper roll by Seth Wheeler in 1891 clearly shows the over position.
There we go. We're right.
Yeah. But the under crowd has their reasons. Aesthetics. Nope. Incorrect. Pet proofing. How?
Yeah.
Just explain that to me. And space saving.
No.
What? How does it save space?
It magically shrinks your toilet roll. God knows.
They're clasping at straws now, aren't they? They're getting desperate. The debate isn't new. It's been referenced in etiquette guides since the 19th century. In 2015, this war peaked when a Colorado man pulled a knife over the issue. Yes, really.
Oh, dear. Who's taking a knife to the bathroom with them?
I mean,
let's not even bother. But let's.
I think we've all been to some establishments where we felt like we should have taken protection, you know. And I don't mean a condom. Is it bad that earlier on, we were doing some drilling, and
I bet you were.
Yeah. So my housemate was doing the drilling one side, and I was holding, bracing it from the other side. Okay. And as he drills through, it's big old holes, you know. And
is it?
And as he drilled through, my first thought was, "Is this what it's like to be stood by a glory hole?" Just it was the perfect size for that.
Oh,
it was. It was not at the perfect height. Well, it depends if you're a midget or not. But can you say that? I probably can't say that. Well, I just did.
Yeah, it's in there now.
Steve, read the next one before I get us in trouble.
So, part 2. The microwave's accidental invention.
What? It was accidentally invented?
Apparently it was. Yeah, just like that. In 1945, engineer Percy Spencer was working on radar technology when a chocolate bar in his pocket melted. Curious, he tried popcorn next. It popped. He aimed a magnetron at an egg. It exploded. By 1947, the commercial microwave hit the market and weighed over 750 pounds.
Wow. It was called Radarange.
Yeah. But that's quite scary that, like, it melted in his pocket. Right?
Yeah, that is terrifying.
So that means the microwaves weren't constricted to whatever he was trying to work on. They were just flying around the room.
Yeah, that is a bit scary, isn't it? Oh, he's lucky he didn't cook himself.
I know, I'm surprised he's not got cooked bollocks. I
mean, to be fair, it's not the most outlandish thing in the world to have a chocolate bar in your pocket and for it to melt.
No, but what's getting me is the proximity of the chocolate bar in your pocket to your bollocks.
Yeah. To your,
yeah,
crispy balls.
That's not an experiment I'd be wanting to be in the room for.
It made me think immediately of the sweet and sour balls you get from the Chinese, but hairy. Yeah. And now I feel a little bit sick.
You just put me off. Sweet and sour chicken balls from the.
As long as they're not hairy, it's all okay.
Okay, as long as they're battered and it's not hairy and it's not human and it is actually chicken.
And it is actually sweet and sour sauce. Moving on, episode 3. High heels were originally for men. I actually knew that. Did you know that? Yes, it's true. So in 15th century Persia, men wore heeled boots for horseback riding. It helped secure feet in stirrups when Persians visited Europe.
Oh, yeah. I think I've seen like all photos of like this.
Yeah. Aristocrats copied the style to appear more military and masculine. By the 17th century, high heels were a symbol of male power. Eventually, a fashion feminized. Men dropped them and they became associated with women.
That's crazy, that, isn't it? At what point did women go, you know what? I'd quite like to do this manly thing of wearing shoes with big heels on.
Well, to be fair, we also felt that way with trousers and that kind of stuff.
I guess so, yeah.
But what I don't understand is why women who throughout the ages have been more attractive being smaller and little want to appear taller, and men who, you know, apparently it's more attractive to be, 6'8". Why they're not the ones trying to elevate their height?
But it goes with shoulders as well. What about shoulder pads?
Yeah, women. To be fair, I didn't like the shoulder pad craze ever.
Yeah, very bizarre. Like, what man is looking at a woman and go, oh yeah, that's really hot. Having them shoulder pads on, make it them nice square shoulders. Oh yeah. Yeah, nah. Mate, if you're looking at the shoulders, you're not looking a bit lower, then and then I'm sorry to tell you, you're looking the wrong way.
Do you know what though? Some people do have nice shoulders, like men and women, but I don't particularly look at women and think, yeah, those are some nice, muscly, meaty, broad shoulders. Like, yeah, they could, they could carry a toilet from here to Timbuktu. I don't know. It just, doesn't do it for me. Whereas if a man had shoulders like that, it's like, what?
Okay.
Go on then.
Oh, this one. This is an invention that should not even exist. Hawaiian pizza.
Yeah, true.
So this was invented by someone called Sam, a Greek immigrant living in Canada in 1962. He added canned pineapple to a pizza for fun. Yeah, I imagine it probably started off like Candy's fucking cooking.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no one's gonna eat this. Like,
yeah.
It became popular, but also sparked global outrage. Even Iceland's president once said he wanted to ban it. Despite the controversy, it's a cult favourite, and 12% of pizzas sold in the US include pineapple. I really hope it's less than 12% here, because that is disturbing. That's a high percentage.
That is a lot, isn't it?
Of a crime, basically. It should be punishable. I
agree. And I think in Italy it is. I think we should all be a little bit more like Italy, for one. Yeah, that's diabolical. And I just think the guy who invented it, he's obviously, well, he's Greek Canadian. He's a man who's confused, let's be honest. He thought he'd try and bastardize Italy. So yeah, I don't know. I hope he at least picked up the Canadian way of saying sorry for everything and apologise for this monstrosity.
I hope so too.
Yeah. Okay. What have we got? Human alarm clocks.
Okay.
The knocker-uppers. Well, okay.
I mean, that's a great way to be woken up, to be fair.
I mean, that is the sure sign that you're on holiday, isn't it? You're on holiday when that's how you get woken up. Like, yeah. Or on a Sunday. She says, like she gets that. Anyway, before affordable alarm clocks, the 19th and earliest 20th century Britain had human alarm clocks called knocker-uppers. Oh, God, that was the actual term. They tapped on windows using long poles, sticks, or even pea shooters. One woman, Mary Smith, used a blowpipe. The job faded by the 1950s. Though some factories kept them around longer because workers trusted them more than machines.
Wow. So you are stuck if they've had a few bevies the night before and get up a bit late.
I mean, who knocks up the knocker-uppers, you know?
I know. There must be a stay-upper to knock up the knocker-uppers.
Yeah, there must be, mustn't there? Do you think they have them on different sort of shift patterns?
Maybe, because I imagine if you work in a factory, you probably don't need to get up as early as someone who works in like a butcher's or a bakery or something. So I imagine they probably had rotors and stuff.
Yeah, maybe.
And if the knocker-upper didn't turn up to work on time to do some knocking up, then you'd have to go around and knock up the knocker-upper.
Yeah, which is a bit inconvenient because then everyone would be knocked up really late.
Everyone's getting knocked up all the time at this point.
Yeah, but as long as the vital thing about being knocked up is getting it on time.
True.
Vital. So
no point getting knocked up if it's not on time. Yeah.
That's amazing. I really enjoyed that one. That's a good one.
The Great Emoji Uprising. So emojis began in Japan, of course. All great stuff comes from Japan. In the late 1990s, created by Shigetaka Kurita.
Shigetaka Kurita. I don't know. Yeah, Shigetaka. The more I say it, the worse it sounds. You carry on.
But when Apple decided to add emojis to iOS in 2011, they exploded globally. Unicode, the standard for body for digital text, began approving emoji submissions and users started lobbying. They became social statements with people petitioning for skin tones, hijabs, same-sex couples, and even garlic. There was even a legal case where emojis were used as evidence in court. I mean, before that, it was ASCII art, weren't it?
It was what?
ASCII art.
Oh, where you use dots and dashes and things.
And dashes and all sorts. But you could do you go online. If you search for ASCII art online, you can find things. That
Oh,
are, like,
amazing things. Really intricate. Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, emojis are obviously the more straightforward answer because they're just there.
Yeah. And they do add so much. They sort of add inflection to your message, don't they?
They do. But then sometimes there isn't the emoji you want, and you've got to substitute like the aubergine or the peach.
I thought the same one. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, and didn't Apple also change the gun to a water gun as well? A water pistol.
Yes, I think you're right. Yeah. Yeah, the knife is still there.
Okay. Yeah, but how you meant to cut up your tomatoes and your garlic, and your onion.
Same way you cut up your... I better not say it.
What are you going to say?
No, I'll tell you later.
Okay.
Not for podcast.
You're not cutting muffins, right?
Was earlier. Anyway,
flashback there to episode whichever.
Oh, that's a bit of a throwback now, isn't it? The QWERTY keyboard is slowing you down on purpose.
No, this QWERTY keyboard. The QWERTY keyboard is there to speed it up. Ideally for touch typing.
Yeah. So QWERTY was designed in the 1870s for typewriters, not speed. Early machines jammed when fast typists hit neighbouring keys too quickly. The layout was designed to slow typing and separate common letter pairings. Alternative layouts like Dovrak and Colmac have since promised faster typing, but QWERTY stuck due to network effect. We got used to it, so it never changed.
Yeah.
There you go.
I mean, because I think in a similar thing, you'd still be trying to hit keys next to each other. If that was, if
I
just
agree.
like with the typewriter.
I think it makes sense. Yeah, I think it makes a lot of sense to have. Yeah, it does make sense. I think it's
because you can have your left hand in your right hand and tap tap tap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tap 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 tap.
Why is that crap me up so much?
That's naughty, that is, Steve. Come on now. Oh dear. He's gone. He's lost it. You should nap more often. You're quite grumpy to start off with, but then you're quite funny now, aren't you? You're in one. I like it.
I'm here now. Okay. What did we call this topic section again? Because it's been interesting.
I can't remember.
No, there you go.
Bizarre origins, how weird stuff became normal.
Okay. So when people feared tomatoes were poison, I've never thought tomatoes are poison, but apparently they once called...
I've heard this, but I feel like this is like way before our time.
Yeah, it says apparently they once called poison apples in Europe. Why? Because wealthy people ate off pewter plates in high lead content. The acidic from the tomatoes leached, leading to sickness or death, and the tomatoes got the blame. It wasn't until the 18th century they were redeemed, thanks in part to Italian and Spanish cuisine. By the 19th century, they were a staple. Ironically, now we're told to avoid lead, not tomatoes.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't use the term ironically for that because we've learned that obviously consuming lead probably isn't the safest option.
It's not the best option, no. And the Victorians did love a bit of lead, didn't they? My God, they put it in everything.
Yeah.
Nutters. No wonder they had such a high mortality rate.
Yeah. So that was interesting.
That was quite interesting, wasn't it?
Yeah. Okay, what's next?
Right, okay, so before we do our Unsolved Mystery of the Week, I just wanted to shoehorn something in here. So a few weeks ago... Shoehorn.
Love it. What a great phrase.
I know. So yeah, just Andy and I, we did a little meet a few weeks ago, and he brought round a bunch of stuff for us to taste test.
Ooh,
and
I
there
love
were
a taste
quite
test.
a few things. Yeah, it was good fun. So yeah, we thought we would record it for the benefit of the podcast. So yeah, if we could play that clip, It's a long clip, actually. It's quite a long taste test. Right, let's give this. So what have we got? We've got Bird and Blend Tea Company chocolate digestives, 15 biodegradable tea parcels. That's tea bags to you and me. Spreading happiness, reimagining tea, black tea.
Selling
You
it.
can have it with or without milk. So we have opted
For milk.
for milk because we're weak ass bitches. So let's give it a little try. It's pretty hot still.
It's fine.
Oh my god, that is so weird.
I can see where they're going.
I feel like that could have brewed
That could be
for
anything.
another like
See where
5
they're going.
minutes. I probably should have left the room, sat down,
Yeah.
had a cup of tea, and then go back to it.
While it's brewing.
It was still
You can
hotter
see
than
where
the
it's going.
S-core at this point.
Hmm.
I can fully taste it.
Mm.
Maybe it tastes a bit different without the milk.
Another time.
Another time. But that is, yeah.
You don't sound sold to me.
It's not bad. It's very drinkable.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So how many would we give that out of 5?
Oh, I was going to say out of 10. No, I give it a 7, so I suppose 3.5.
3.5. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'll give it a 3.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd buy it, but I would
I was
certainly.
gifted it.
Oh, were
So,
you?
Yeah. I was
Do
gifted.
they like you?
They
I'm
do,
kidding. I'm
apparently.
kidding.
Apparently.
Okay. Okay. Next we have Candy Can. It says, "Don't eat it, drink it." So I will try not to ingest the can.
Shame.
Sparkling Rocket Ice Lolly Drink, 0 sugar. I appreciate that, Andy. 49p.
I know. Bargain.
There's quite a lot in here. What's the mils?
Yeah, it's like 250, 300 maybe. Somewhere there.
I would have said that one's 250. This one's larger.
Yeah.
So I'd love to tell you what the milliliterage
Probably
is,
300.
but I think the
I'd
price
say.
tag goes over it. Yeah, I think it's 300. It's a little bit bigger than your standard sort of energy drink size. Right, shall we give it a little
Yep.
go?
Looks quite pale.
Just try not to eat the glass because apparently they have to warn you to not eat anything.
Oh, that's a shame.
Okay, it smells very fruity and sweet. Oh my god, that does not taste 0 sugar.
No. It doesn't taste it. It's definitely got the fizz.
It's got the fizz. It's very sweet tasting.
I wouldn't have put it towards a rocket lolly though.
No, I wouldn't either.
I don't know quite what I would have.
I think almost the
I can
fizziness
taste-
makes it not taste like that. Maybe it would if it was flat.
I feel I can taste the raspberry in it. But
Yeah,
there's something else, but I couldn't.
it's quite artificial.
Very artificial. What if it's got no
No sugar, is
sugar?
it? Yeah.
Everything would be artificial.
Overall,
What I should have done, I should have done a blind test.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
So overall, I would say it's not something I would buy.
No.
It's
49p. I'd drink it again.
49p, not horrendous. If
No,
it's the only
so-
thing left in the shop, you'd buy it
Yeah.
to quench your thirst. If someone gave it to you, you'd drink it to be
Yeah.
polite,
Yeah.
and you wouldn't like be dying.
Yeah.
Out of 5,
A Quinn's 4.
a Quinn's 4.
No,
So
no.
you would buy it again. No, you
No.
wouldn't buy it again, but you do
No.
like it.
No, that's, yeah. No, I'd give it a 2.
You'll give it a 2.
Yeah.
I think I'll give it a 2 as well. I think that's
Yeah.
very fair. Okay, so Andy has managed to get hold of the viral strawberries and cream sandwich from
Oh, the
M&S.
sandwich.
So we've got it. We're
Yep.
gonna give this a go.
Yeah.
So it's apparently unsweetened bread,
Yep.
and it's just strawberries and cream, right? There's nothing
Yep.
else.
Shouldn't be. Oh.
Oh my god.
That's interesting eating with the bread. But there's something kind of trifly about this.
There is
in a
something
way.
trifly about it. That's what it is.
Mm.
It's quite nice. I like it. The bread's nice. The bread goes well with it. It's better than trifle because there's no jelly. I don't like jelly.
It's a nice layer.
I wonder if they've soaked the strawberries in something.
I quite like jelly. But it'd be a bit soggy
Strawberries
sandwich.
taste a little something.
Sweeter.
Yeah.
Maybe. It's like maybe they've soaked them in lemon juice or something like that. I don't think it's lemon juice, but lemon does bring out strawberry flavour. I feel like there's something enhanced about the strawberries.
Enhanced strawberries.
I mean, I'm just buying the bread on its own. Like, it's sweeter, but not by super much.
No, I wonder if it's like a brioche or something like that. Maybe. It's nice. I like it. It works. It works. I would eat that again. Not very often at the price that they sell it for.
£2.80 for essentially what is one slice of bread.
Yeah, half a sandwich with a bit of cream and some strawberries.
Mm.
Okay, I like it. How many out of 5?
You only get one half of a sandwich.
So it's actually 3, 4. Yeah, 4. I'd say it's 4.
I'm giving that a 4.5.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's pretty high. I don't think it's a 5. It's not perfect, but I like it.
Yeah, I think it's like the price point of it, and
I think
things like that.
Yeah,
It just lets it down, you know.
a little bit.
If it wasn't so much,
But weirdly, the more I eat it, the more I like it.
oh god, I'm not gonna have to try and go down there.
no, it's fine.
Yeah. I think they'll sell out by now.
More than likely. Are you ready to try this Fanta Tutti Frutti taste? 0 sugar again. Oh, I love this. This is a 250ml can, standard
So less
small
than
size.
your other one.
Oh, the smell is vile.
Oh god.
It's disgusting. It is so artificially fruity and sweet.
It just says fruit flavored drink with sweeteners, of course. So sweeteners, natural flavorings. I doubt that.
I doubt that. And the
if
colour.
you look at the colour.
So I just described this to Andy. I said, have you ever taken one of those effervescent
Barukas. Is it Baruka?
Is it? Yeah, I think it's Baruka. You know the vitamin things that you dissolve in water? They make your urine Chernobyl yellow. And this is that colour. This is Baruka coloured urine.
It's one I'm kind of glad that at least I poured that one out, you know?
Best drinking out of the
It's not
can.
the colour I would have chosen for it.
It is not.
This brings energy drink vibes to me. Kind of colour.
Oh
I'd
no,
imagine
energy drink's slightly like more standard urine colour. Like if you've not had a drink for a long time. That kind of urine colour.
Take your word on that one.
Yeah. Right, okay, let's give it a go.
Oof. Oh god, that like burn in the back of the mouth, kind of.
That is such an odd flavour. Dare I say, there's more flavour in the smell than there is in the taste. The taste is bizarre.
I couldn't pick it out. I could not pick out. If you told me to choose a flavour of something, I couldn't even pick out.
It's just artificially.
I would say sweet.
Sweet and fruity, yes, but it's so artificial. It tastes of chemicals, and it looks like chemicals.
Everything's chemical.
Yeah, dodge.
Enjoying mine Forever Chemicals. Still better than Prime.
It is better than Prime, yeah.
There's no one I'd buy again. I'm glad again. I got this for like 50p.
And do you know what? If someone offered me this, I'd be a bit like, no, I'm alright actually. It's like it's not unbearable. I will finish this, but
I would choose the Rocket Lolly one over that.
Yeah, I agree. I do feel like you could put a shot of Jaeger in there, and if you've had a few drinks already, you might not realise that it wasn't Red Bull.
Yeah, it's fine. Couldn't tell the difference.
So out of 5, what are we going to give that?
God, to think that we gave the Rocket one quite low. We gave that like a 2, I think.
I feel like I can't give it. I'm going to give it a 1. I feel like you can get lower. But I'm going to give it a 1.
God, this is like an earthquake scale where you can actually get minus. Yeah, you can actually get minus numbers on that.
Yeah. I'm going to give it a 1. I think that's quite generous. It's not vile.
If it wasn't for the fact it's 50p, this one, I have seen it in shops for like £1 to £1.50.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so
yeah,
it would be cheaped out.
It's a no from me. I will not be drinking this again.
No.
Right, so Andy's just opening some toffee flavoured crisps. Do you know what they're going to taste like? I'm calling this. They're going to taste a bit like Snacker Jacks, I reckon.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're crisps.
Corn puffs.
So they look exactly like giant Wotsits.
Except for not as orange.
Obviously, because they don't have the flavouring. They're not quite as crisp.
No.
But it's almost like
definitely got the toffee.
It's got the toffee. It does. It's very similar to a Snack Jack. It's very similar to Snack Jack. It's not horrible. It's nice.
No. However, it does put me in mind of the packing peanuts.
Oh yeah,
I'd imagine that's what they would look like and like melt if you add them to water.
The only thing I don't like, I imagine it's more to do with the toffee flavouring than anything. It's the fact that it's almost like they've been left open an hour before we've eaten them. It's got that slight
dry
chewiness to the outside. It's not quite got that perfect crispness that you would get with a crisp, but I think that's actually the flavouring that's caused that.
I've heard you quite like these.
They're quite nice. Yeah, they're quite moreish. I can eat these. Yeah. Out of 5?
4. Not per. I don't know.
Yeah, I'd give a 4.
4.5.
I'm going to give a 4 because I don't think I liked it as much as a sandwich. But yeah, I like. Yeah, either a 3.9 or a 4.
I don't know if the question of like when you would eat it though, because I can't imagine eating it with like a normal sandwich. It's more of a snack thing. I feel. I would say it's more of a snack.
It's not an accompaniment. Yeah.
No, you're not going to have cheese on toast and then have these as like your accompaniment.
No.
Toffee and cheese, yum.
No, but yeah.
But yeah, good.
This concludes our taste test?
I believe so. I don't think there's no.
Well, Andy, thank you very much, and
it's fun for trying all these different things.
Yeah, it's been really good fun.
Yep.
So yeah, until
I'm
next
take
time.
these home and eat them all.
Do it.
Okay, is there any of them scores that you'd like to revisit in hindsight?
In hindsight, I did think the sandwich was yummy. I don't think it's 4.5. I think it's more of a. I think it's probably like a 3.8, if I'm honest.
Okay, that's still reasonable for an M&S sandwich that caused a little bit of controversy at the start, but then obviously it came out that it wasn't standard bread; it was sweetened bread.
Yes,
and I think on normal bread. Oh, particularly if it's like wheat bread or something, it'd be a bit weird.
Yeah, it wouldn't work.
Yeah, but with it being on like a sweetened bread, it's more acceptable, I'd say.
Do you know what? I'm going to say it's more of a 4. I think 3.8 is a little low.
Okay.
I'm just thinking that if this was out of 10, I would probably put it at an 8. I think that's fair.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm going to give it 4 out of 5. Yeah, I think the toffee crisps, they were fun and they were tasty, but I think I preferred Snacker Jacks, and if I saw them next to the Snacker Jacks, I'd probably just get Snacker Jacks.
Fair dues.
So I gave them a 4. I would probably give them a 3.
Okay.
They were fine. They were good.
They were fine.
They were very moreish when they were in front of you. But yeah, definitely.
But it's just when you're saying they felt like they've been open for like an hour first.
They
just sounded a bit disappointing to me, like a bit soggy.
Yeah, I think it's the way the flavouring is for toffee, because it's I think it's slightly sticky and wet, isn't it, as opposed to a dry flavouring. So it stands to reason, but yeah, it's slightly off-putting. It does take away that enjoyment a little bit. So.
Yeah. Well, that was interesting. Yeah. So yeah, what have we got next?
You tell me, Ste.
All your fears and darkest dreams, unsolved mystery.
Right, I need to now try and read. I'll do my best. Dead Mountain. Based on the true and unsolved Dyatlov Pass incident. Okay. So February 1st, 1959. Northern Ural Mountains, Soviet Union. The wind howled low and endless across the slope of Kolat. For God's sake. Syakhl, a place in the Mansi people called Dead Mountain. 9 young Soviet hikers pitched their final camp here, unaware of the darkness creeping toward them. They were experienced, smart, disciplined. The group's leader, Igor Dyatlov, was meticulous, an engineering student with a sharp mind and a love of the wild. The others were fellow students and graduates from Ural Polytechnic Institute, all certified in ski touring and winter survival. Their journey had been difficult, but nothing they couldn't handle. Until that night. February 2nd, sometime after midnight, a violent break in the pattern. Inside the canvas tent, something happened. No one knows what, but it was enough to send all 9 hikers tearing out into the snow in nothing but underwear and socks, leaving behind coats, boots, and gear. He's gone again, look.
Someone's been cutting muffins.
Mystery solved.
I've done it. You don't need to carry on. We've done it.
Oh dear. They slashed their way out of the tent from within.
Yeah, it must have been bad round them.
They had a Hawaiian pizza the night before, and again, it's revenge. Why? Weeks later, when
we just established why. But yeah, carry on.
Why? Yes, weeks later, when the rescue teams finally reached the remote campsite, what they found made no sense. The tent stood collapsed, half buried in snow, its fabric shredded open from the inside. The hikers' tracks led downhill, straight into the woods, barefoot impressions pressed into the frozen crust. The trail ended at the edge of a cedar tree. 2 bodies lay beneath it, curled beside the remains of a small fire. Their skin was oddly discoloured, almost orange. Nearby, 3 more bodies were found, sprawled as if they'd been crawling back toward the tent. All died of hypothermia. But the last 4, they were found 2 months later, buried deep in a ravine. They had injuries that didn't match the scene. 1 woman's eyes and tongue were missing. 2 had crushed ribs. Another had a fractured skull. Yet none had external wounds, as if the force had come from inside their bodies. The forensic report read, injuries caused by a force comparable to a car crash, but no signs of struggle. Their clothes showed traces of radiation. The government dismissed it without explanation. Rumours began. Locals whispered of strange orange lights seen in the sky that night, glowing orbs hovering over the mountain. Theories spiraled. A military weapons test gone wrong, a paranormal event, a secret radiation experiment, or something older, something the Mansi never spoke of aloud. Even the official records were evasive. The case was closed quickly, the files marked classified, and the cause of death? A compelling natural force. That was all. Decades later, new investigations in the 2000s and 2010s uncovered inconsistency in autopsy reports, missing evidence, altered photographs, and quiet admissions from Soviet-era officials. We were told not to dig too deep. Modern theories have suggested avalanches, infrasound-induced panic, and covert testing of high-explosive parachute mines. Some make sense, some don't. None answer every question. and none explain why the hikers fled into the dark, leaving everything behind, never to return. To this day, the Dyatlov Pass remains a place of silence and snow. The wind still scrapes across the slope of Dead Mountain, where 9 brilliant minds vanished into a mystery no one has ever solved. I think we just did solve it, didn't we?
I think we did. I mean, them bodies found at the bottom of a ravine, missing a tongue and eyes. It said,
I think that one saw the Hawaiian pizza and gouged their eyes out.
Yeah.
Someone made them eat it, and then they cut their tongue off because they were just absolutely... you couldn't use that tongue again, could you?
Yeah. Oh, we have solved it. We
have solved it.
Yeah, as for, unknown mysteries, I don't think there's an unknown mystery, like a paranormal kind of side to it. Possibly the government involvement. You can never trust the government.
Why were some of them a strange colour?
I
know if you have hypothermia, you're probably going to go purple and blue. But why were they orange? That's a bit weird, isn't it?
Been to the tanning salon on the way down.
Maybe it was some sort of radiation then.
Possibly, could be some sort of radiation. So maybe it was a weapons test that had gone wrong.
Maybe. I mean, if they were told not to dig too deep, it feels a bit like it was covered up, which doesn't surprise me.
But then that's just hearsay, isn't it, basically? Rumours.
I think there must have been more to it that they just don't want you to know.
Interestingly, that it said, a week later, they found the path that led to them that's stopped by a tree, which incidentally, it doesn't tend to snow under trees that easily, or not as easily as further out. But then the rest of the tracks, you tell me that for weeks the snow didn't melt and it didn't snow anymore.
Oh, that's true.
It just sat there.
And yet they found them by following tracks.
Yeah, I mean, that's not something that happened in this country, but yeah, perhaps there is places where tracks are still that obvious a week later.
Maybe. They must have had a dry spell.
Yeah.
But then for nothing to cover those tracks, do you know what I mean? For there to not be anything covering those tracks.
Yeah, I think they did well. They were there for so long, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
Very lucky situation.
Well, for the people searching, not so lucky for the people who ate Hawaiian pizza in a tent.
Let rip and had to abandon.
Oh, was that someone unzipping the tent? No, it's the Hawaiian pizza. It's gonna be chip. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm glad we solved that then.
Yeah, me too. I bet they'll be glad too.
Yeah, they'll be made up.
Yeah.
Lesson learnt.
Lesson solidly learned. No pineapple on pizza. Okay, so for our next topic.
We are going to have so much flack from anyone who likes pineapple in the coming weeks. I can just see our feedback form just getting spammed.
If you want to argue with us about pineapple on pizza, send your petition to Topicopedia.online. Tell us why we're wrong. We'd love to hear it. And if it makes too much sense, we won't read it out. I'm joking. We will read it out. Okay, our next segment is called Made Up or Messed Up.
Okay.
So I actually got this made, and I have the answers saved in my gallery, but I don't have them on this sheet.
Okay.
And I've done this on purpose so that I can play, so we can both
play the game,
decide between us and play the game, and then afterwards we'll go through it again and we'll tell you what the actual answers are. So bubble wrap was invented as textured wallpaper in the 1950s. Is that made up or is it messed up and that actually happened?
I am saying that is made up because it's not practical. Can you imagine trying to put bubble wrap on your wall?
Yeah, but in the 70s, they did have like textured wallpaper. Do you remember?
They did.
They loved everything textured in the 70s, but they did it. Yeah, I think it's made up as well. Like, who wants their house to look like a freaking, I don't know, like an every parcel? Probably.
You would,
probably not.
yeah. If you're sending anything by every, you need a lot of bubble wrap.
Yeah. Have you got a pen and paper handy?
Have I got a pen?
Are
and
we
paper?
going to remember? Or are we going to remember our answers?
You know what? Let me open a document.
I think you should jot down what we both say.
Okay, so one, we think it's bullshit, don't we?
Yeah,
That's what we should have called this topic, bullshit. Okay.
Okay. So yeah, number 2. The word bikini comes from the nuclear test site where the swimsuit debuted.
Okay. Who's debuting a bikini at a nuclear test site?
SpongeBob?
Yeah, Bikini Bottom.
He lives in Bikini Bottom, yeah.
Then who would even make this up? How would you make that up?
Well, I happen to know. I don't. Trust me, that could be made up.
Right. Well, let's go with bullshit because you are not debuting a bikini at a nuclear test site.
I don't think so either. So I agree. Bullshit. Okay. Number 3. Velcro was inspired by the way cat fur clings to sweaters. Oh.
I'm saying true with that. Hook and loop.
Do you reckon it's cat fur? It could be cat fur. Cat fur's a bugger for it. Do you know those plants that are like Velcro that stick to you?
Yeah. But
I
no, I
always
think
thought it would have been that. But yeah, cat fur is more commonplace and it really does stick.
yeah,
Yeah, go
I
on
just
then.
I just think because them plants stick to you and they're a bit of a bugger at the time, but you take them off and then carry on with your day. You don't tend to think about it again. Whereas cat fur, you sat there inventing something and you're looking around for inspiration. You go,
Yeah.
fucking cat hair.
And everyone has experienced it.
Yeah.
So
I'm saying true
Yeah.
on that one. It makes too much sense.
yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you on that one. Okay, next one. Pepsi once created a soda exclusively for dogs in Japan. Oh, in Japan, I can believe that.
Yeah, I'm believing that. I'm saying that's true.
I'm going to believe that, yeah.
Why
Japan
not
is-
expand your market audience from humans to animals as well?
I bet they called it Pupsy, and if they didn't,
Oh, yeah.
I don't even want it. They better have done.
Yeah.
They better have done. Okay. The Slinky was a failed prototype for military radio antennas. No, I'm calling bullshit.
Oh, I've heard some facts about the Slinky.
Oh, really? Was this one of them?
No.
Okay. I'm calling bullshit personally.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with you on the bullshit on this one because
Yeah.
it was for something else. I'm sure it was for something else. I think if it had been military radio antennas, I would have. I would have gone. Oh yeah, that's true. Like,
Yeah,
it would have brought it
exactly.
back.
Yes. Okay, next one. Canned cheese was originally developed as insulation for airplane wings.
Bullshit.
Yeah, bullshit.
It's way too heavy for that.
And
And also, why would you choose something that's like gonna go off eventually?
yeah, and it is literally. I mean, I've seen how they make American cheese, and there's nothing. There's no cheese really involved, but yeah, you just wouldn't. They're food type chemicals that they use. So I don't believe so. No. God, we're agreeing a lot, aren't we?
Yeah. Although on the flip side,
Yeah.
with number 6, are they thinking like we have expanding foam?
Maybe.
Hang on, but why would you need to insulate an airplane wing? What are you insulating it from?
Don't know, to be honest.
I mean, it is cold high up in the sky, but why would you insulate the wings?
Yeah, you don't need to, do you? I mean, you obviously want it to be waterproof, but that's not insulating, is it?
No, right. We'll leave that as bullshit.
I'm definitely bullshit. Number 7. The umbrella was once a legal requirement for all bakers in France.
Oh yeah, of course.
I reckon it was.
I reckon it was. I can imagine that.
I
don't want my baguette soggy.
Well, this is it. I reckon they would have baked it and then they would have delivered it, and I reckon you would have had to have had an umbrella so that you didn't get soggy bread delivered. Yeah, I reckon that's true. Okay. The inventor of Pringles is buried in a Pringles can. After he was cremated, or did they make a big one specially for him? Like, how does this work? I need to know.
I'm gonna say there's a lot of mad people out there. Are Pringles an American invention? Can I Google if it's an American invention?
Yeah.
Invention. Pringles not safe for dogs? An American invention. And the answer is yes.
Oh, this does make things a little more plausible, doesn't it?
It does, to be fair.
That's a toughie. Well, we haven't said yes to so many, but
no.
Do you know what? I'm going to say no.
Yeah, that's bullshit, that one. Okay.
I think it is not entirely out of the realms of possibility, but I'm going to say no. Okay. Cotton candy floss to you and I, was co-invented by a dentist.
I'm going to say true. But
do you think?
Yes.
I feel like it could be true. It's a funny anecdote.
I mean, because the thing is, though, just because you're dentist, it doesn't mean you can't do other things. So you might play about in the kitchen and go and accidentally stumble upon making this. Go, oh yeah, this is really good. Yeah, it's made of sugar. It's going to give you cavities if you just consume it all day. But it doesn't mean just because you're a dentist, you are purposely going to make that or purposely not going to make that. No. I think it's just coincidentally that is your main career.
Yeah, go on then. Okay. Go on then. Let's put me down for a yes. Okay.
We'll go with a yes on that.
Okay. Number 10. Monopoly was originally created to warn people about the dangers of capitalism. I don't think so. I think it's probably promoting capitalism, if anything.
Right, we'll call bullshit on that one then. I mean, I think you're going back a long way there. It's a kid's game. You think you're just doing it just because it's fun, like.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the 1800s, ketchup was sold as medicine.
Hang on. What year was the lead killing people for eating tomatoes?
Yeah, that was in the 1800s at some point, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I don't think so, because I think they didn't believe in tomatoes.
Yeah, it wasn't until the 18th century that people were redeemed from eating tomatoes. But, I mean, it doesn't say which country.
No. I'm going to say no.
Okay.
Are you saying no as well?
Yeah, I think the common misconception is obviously things like Coca-Cola were sold as a medicine at first.
Yeah.
And had cocaine in it.
Yeah, they should put that back in. Oh dear. Okay. Croissants were invented in Turkey. No.
Bullshit again.
No.
Okay. We are.
What are you telling me? Okay. The first webcam was created to monitor a coffee pot.
True.
I feel like this is true. Yeah. Gosh.
Yeah.
I think that one is true.
Yeah.
I think we've talked about it before, actually.
Yeah, I think we have.
Yeah. Gosh, this is teaching us something, Steve.
Yeah.
This podcast. 3 years has not gone to waste. We're going to be good at pub quizzes one day.
Hopefully.
The Caesar salad is named after Julius Caesar.
True.
I think it actually is, yeah.
I think they basically, it's mostly the sauce, isn't it, that you class as Caesar sauce. But I think
Yeah.
it's kind of like he was a great icon and they want to develop something to keep his legacy going.
Or they just thought it was like a banging sauce and they were like, right, how can we market this so that people were like, oh yeah, Julius Caesar. Yeah, everyone was into him, weren't they? Let's call it Caesar sauce.
Yeah, because
Everyone thought
they were heavily into marketing back in whatever year the Caesar salad came about.
Of course.
Yeah.
Do you know, it is a banging salad. I do love a Caesar salad. It is so good.
Okay, so with that one, we're going with true.
Yes. Okay, last one. Before erasers, people used bread to remove pencil marks. True.
I think that's true.
I think that's true, yeah.
I think it'd have to be stale bread, but I imagine that's probably a use they found for stale bread.
I don't even necessarily think it would have to be stale.
Oh, you
Maybe.
just whip out your Warburton's toasty and just rub it on your page and watch it collapse.
I don't know why that sounded so wrong in my head, but it's so wrong, it's right, you know. Okay, right. So now I need to get into my gallery. So
we've
can
got 7
get
trues and 8 bullshits. So we kind of, at the end there, we went on a bit of a run thinking everything was true. So
Oh, we're in so much trouble, Steve.
okay.
Okay, number 1. Invented the wallpaper one.
Yeah.
We thought it was bullshit, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
We're wrong. Both of us are wrong. It's messed up. It's true. Invented as wallpaper by engineers in 1957, but flopped and was repurposed.
Yeah, no wonder. No wonder.
That is wild. Okay, number 2.
Yeah.
The word bikini. We thought it was bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not bullshit. It's messed up. It actually named after Bikini Atoll, where US conducted nuclear tests. Designer hoped it would be explosive. Oh my god. Okay. Number 3.
You know what I did say at the time? I said, "Who the hell's made this up?" It's like so
Yes.
ridiculous you couldn't make it up. So
And those are the ones you have to watch, isn't it? Really? Yeah. Okay, number 3. Velcro was inspired by cat hair.
Okay,
And we said that could actually be a thing, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's made up.
Okay.
Velcro was we're not good at this, sorry. Velcro was inspired by birds clinging to a dog's fur, not cat fur or sweaters.
Okay.
Birds, is that the plant I was on about?
Maybe, could be.
Oh god, I hope so, because then I feel a little bit redeemed.
Yeah.
Okay. So number 4, Pepsi once created a soda exclusively for dogs in Japan. We said yes.
We said it was true.
It is true. Japan really made 1-1 Sparkling a dog-safe soda.
Nice.
Oh, well, I wish it was Pupsy.
Yeah.
I'm so gutted.
I'm glad we got one right at last.
Yes, I know. Me too. Me too. The Slinky was a failed prototype for military radio antennas.
And we said bullshit on this.
Bullshit, sir. Unfortunately, we were wrong again. This is
Okay,
true.
fair dues. I imagine they don't make great antennas, to be fair.
No, I can see why it failed.
Yeah.
Naval engineer Richard James was working on stabilizers for ships when he created the Slinky. Well, good for you, pal. Next one, number 6. Canned cheese was originally developed as insulation for airplane wings. What did we say?
We said bullshit.
Said no.
Yeah.
And we were correct.
Hey.
No link between canned cheese and insulation. Sounds good, but totally fake. It does not sound good. No. Would you feel particularly at ease getting on your flight and they start reading off facts and... No,
Yeah, there's over 200 kilograms of canned cheese in the wings.
Oh dear. Okay, number 7. The umbrella was once a legal requirement for bakers in France. And we said
True.
true, and we were wrong. There is no law involving umbrellas and bakers, pure invention.
Well, they should be. In that case, they missed a trick.
Okay, they did. The inventors, imagine how much money the council could make off of people not having umbrellas.
Yeah.
The inventor of Pringles is buried in a Pringles can. We said, nah. Did we say nah?
We said nah. We said bullshit.
Yeah. No, but Fred Bauer, the inventor of Pringles, had his ashes partially buried in a Pringles can. It was his request.
That we were prepared for that, though, to be fair, weren't we? Because
we were. That one almost could have. Yeah, we did feel it was
an American invention, so it was quite.
Yeah.
We should have gone with our gut.
I know, bloody, especially with it being Pringles. Okay, cotton candy was co-invented by a dentist. We said yes, and I don't know where. We were right.
Hey.
Dentist William Morrison co-created cotton candy in 1897 because irony.
Yeah, there you go. That was the route I went down.
So, number 10, Monopoly was originally created to warn people about the dangers of capitalism. I believe, did we say no?
We said bullshit.
We said bullshit. We said that's child's play, that's ridiculous, that's wrong. We were wrong. It's messed up, it's true. The Landlord's Game was created by Lizzie May.
Oh, it was called Landlords at the start, weren't it?
Yeah, to teach about income inequality and monopoly dangers. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So
now it explains why it doesn't feel so much like a game, and it always ends up with someone throwing the board in a tantrum.
Yeah.
After 3 hours.
That person, in reality, is becoming a crackhead. And that's fine. Okay, number 11. In the 1800s, ketchup was sold as medicine. What did we say?
We said bullshit. But we were wary because of Coca-Cola being sold as medicine.
Yeah. We were wrong again.
You're kidding me? Even though they thought it was full of lead?
Exactly.
Full of lead, killing people.
In the 1830s, ketchup was sold as a cure for indigestion by Dr. John Cook Bennett.
Did no one question why, if they put a chopped tomato on a plate and ate it, they died, yet if they had it out of a bottle, they were fine? Can someone explain the logic behind that?
Who knows? So weird. Okay, where are we up to? Number 12. Croissants were invented in Turkey. We said absolutely fucking not. And we were absolutely fucking right.
Yes.
Croissants were inspired by Viennese pastries and developed in Austria, not Austria? Okay. I would never have put it in Turkey, though. Austria, if they'd have said Austria, I would have maybe thought about it a bit more, but Turkey, it definitely wasn't going to have been, was it?
No.
Number 13. The first webcam was created to monitor a coffee pot. We said yes.
Yep.
And we were right.
Yay.
And we knew we were right. So the first webcam at Cambridge watched a coffee pot so people didn't walk across the building for an empty pot.
That's easier to set up, isn't it, than to actually just put the coffee pot nearer the office.
Yeah, exactly. Just give people more access.
I mean, and if the coffee pot is
really
empty, surely someone needs to go and fill it up anyway.
Yeah, maybe they faxed them.
Or maybe,
excuse me, you need to, Mavis, you need to go and get off the reception phone a minute and go fill up coffee. Come on, love, gagging for a brew over here. Okay, where are we? Number 14 was the Caesar salad is named after Julius Caesar. We said yes. And we were wrong. It was named in Tijuana by chef Caesar Cardini in the 1920s, unrelated to Julius Caesar. Rude.
Well, I'm disappointed now.
Yeah, me too.
I'm not raving about Caesar salads anymore now.
And I don't feel like I fancy one. But it backfired though, didn't it? Because no one remembers this guy.
No.
Oh dear. Okay,
Julius
so number
who?
15. Exactly.
Oh, Caesar who even.
So number 15, before erasers, it's quite funny though. You could say to someone who invented the Caesar salad, and I bet they're more likely to actually say Julius Caesar than this, you know.
Yeah.
I reckon the irony is no one knows that the guy who named it is actually called Caesar something.
Yeah.
Anyway. Before erasers, people used bread to remove pencil marks. I said yes. What did you say?
We went with true.
We went with true. And we were correct. People used crustless bread to erase pencil marks before erasers became common in the 18th century.
Wow.
There you go. If you had bread to spare, you could use it as a rubber eraser. So yeah, there we go. That concludes. We didn't do so well in that, did we?
We got 6 right out of 15. So
Oh, did we? Oh, that's not too bad actually.
yeah, but
That's
they
really
were
hard.
like basically true or false answers. Could you imagine if we went on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and everything was just like either it's correct or it's not? You'd expect to get a bit further than £1,000, wouldn't you?
But they weren't easy. They didn't break you in gently. They just threw you in with some. They were pretty interesting.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was good fun. We should do more things like that. That was definitely very good. Yeah, and that brings us up to what time is it, Steve?
What time is it?
It's that time of the week again. It's that time of the week again. It's that time of the week again. Urban Dictionary word of the week. It's that time of the week again. It's that time of the week again. It's that time of the week again. Urban Dictionary word of the week.
Word of the week, courtesy of the Urban Dictionary.
Yes. I'm looking forward to this.
Okay. Okay, let's go with the first one. Okay.
Okay.
Shower thoughts lawyer.
Is this like when you've had a fight with someone and you didn't say anything clever or good, and then you go away later and you think, I should have said this, I should have said that.
Yeah.
And then like you win the argument in your head by saying the better things.
That inner voice that defends you during imaginary arguments you'll never have, usually while shampooing.
Oh, that's pretty close.
Yeah, so it doesn't even need to be a real thing. It can just be imaginary arguments. So, example, in the shower, I just won a case against my year 7 gym teacher and the barrister who looked at me weird in 2019. My shower thoughts lawyer is undefeated.
Yeah, okay. I quite like that one.
Yeah, I
It
think
worked.
we all have them kind of thoughts in the shower, don't we?
Oh, you got to. I don't normally have any thoughts in the shower though.
Okay.
But yeah. Definitely do have
I'm
those
not going to
thoughts,
ask what
though.
happens then. Okay. Omelette. Oh my God. Omelette-astrophy. Omelette I can't even say catastrophe. Catastrophe. Omelette-catastrophe. There we go. Omelette-catastrophe.
Well done, you. I can't do that.
Yeah, it's like catastrophe, but omelettes.
Omeletastrophe.
Oh, well done.
Omeletastrophe. I've done it. It took me. I had to really think about it and stare at it for a long time. Okay, I haven't looked at the definition though. Is it? I mean, to be fair, I'm not very good at cooking omelettes because they always come out more like scrambled egg. Is it a bit like a fail like that?
Oh, you know what I do? I prefer scrambled egg over an omelette anyway.
Oh, me too.
Yeah. It's when you try to cook something that's simple while multitasking and it ends in a fiery egg-based disaster that somehow ruins your mood, your pan, and possibly your lease.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's exactly that. But I don't need the excuse of multitasking to fuck it up.
Example, I tried to make an omelette while on a Zoom call. It folded like my motivation. Total omeletastrophe.
Yeah. Omelettes are not my bag. I'm not very good at omelettes.
They're a bit of a pain in the ass because you always end up with one side more cooked than the other, don't you?
Yeah.
Like, at what point do you turn it over and...
I'd rather just have scrambled eggs. You can top it with something nice instead.
You're
Bit of
making me
smoked
want to
salmon.
scramble some eggs right now.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. Might have scrambled
Yeah.
eggs for tea. Okay.
Mm.
Okay, final one, right? Crisis
Okay.
debate.
I don't know.
You can't even pull up a clue.
Okay, now I'm looking at the word, and that makes it more obvious
Okay.
what it might
Crisis
be pertaining
debate.
to. Sorry, I thought it sounded like crisis debate.
All right.
Okay,
no.
this is not debate anything. This is crisis and masturbate, which have been mushed together. So, man, I don't know. Maybe I've heard of people doing this, and I can't imagine that anyone could be in the zone for that
Doing what?
when they're having a crisis. But I have heard of people who get really stressed over something that's going horribly wrong, and they're like, right, I'm gonna have a wank, and it's gonna make it all better. And it
Brilliant.
doesn't make it all better. It just kind of distracts you for a little while. And I don't think I could. I think I would be too busy worrying to
Okay.
be.
Yeah. To enjoy it. To get the most out of it.
Yeah. I just don't think it's really the mood, is it? I don't.
No.
Look, some people enjoy stress. I don't.
So the definition of this is to momentarily distract yourself from spiraling life's problems by engaging in self-pleasure, like stress eating, but hornier and lonelier. So yeah, you're right. The example used is I opened up my bank app, saw my balance, closed it, and crisis debated instead.
Yeah, I don't know if it's necessarily a crisis in that situation.
No,
but-
it's not quite as
No.
the situation as yeah. I wouldn't really call it
I don't
an
think
urgent
so.
crisis.
I don't think so.
No.
No.
Mm.
Okay. Right. I suppose we'd better have some jokes.
Okay. Am I going first again?
Yeah,
Okay.
as always.
Why wasn't a butterfly allowed to dance?
I don't know. Why wasn't a butterfly allowed to dance?
Because it was at mothball.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, it works.
Anyway, did you hear about the Italian chef who died?
No, what happened?
Well, sadly, he passed away. Passed away.
Pasta la vista, baby. You can only do so much. Anyway.
And this week I lost my job at the Pepsi factory.
Oh no, I'm sorry. What happened there?
They reckon I tested positive for Coke.
Oh, is that? Okay, I've ruined it. I'm so sorry. my brain was doing cartwheels over
Oh
that
my
one.
god! For the benefit of TikTok, let's do that again.
Okay.
Anyway, this week I lost my job at the Pepsi factory.
Oh no, what happened?
They reckon I tested positive for Coke.
Very good.
Now you're milking it. Anyway, I got a hand job for the first time ever last night.
Really? Was it good?
At the time, I couldn't believe it was happening, but eventually I came to grips. Anyway,
All right.
we've got one more that's been submitted.
Oh, okay.
Okay, one from one of our American friends. Okay.
Oh.
I hope it's a joke and it's not true.
Oh God.
We had my great grandma over for a 4th of July family barbecue. That's nice, isn't it?
Oh, that's nice.
So sitting in the front yard, she started gagging and choking. Luckily, I was able to get my cock out of my mouth before anyone caught me.
Oh. No. No.
Not at the July the 4th family barbecue.
Well, rather over there than over here, at
Yeah.
least. Okay. Well, I had a guy on Tinder ask me if I'm good in bed.
Oh, yeah?
And I said, well, I think so. I can sleep for hours. Oh, dear. So 10% of all accidents are caused by drivers affected by alcohol, right?
Oh, okay.
Which is just, yeah, right? Which is just another way of saying that 90% of accidents are caused by non-drinkers.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, see? That's
Where's the joke in that?
true fact.
Where's the joke?
I know. Ever heard of bisexual donkeys?
I haven't heard of bisexual donkeys.
Yeah, they have a he in the morning and a whore at night.
I like that one.
That's quite cute, isn't it? Okay. My mate was accosted by a cheeky prostitute,
Okay.
and she said, "Yeah." She said, "Can you help me, love?" She said, "I've got an itchy pussy." And
Right.
he said, "Sorry." He said, "I don't know anything about Japanese motorbikes."
Oh.
Okay. Okay. All right. On that note, I think we'll leave it there for this week. Thank you so much for joining us for another episode of Topicopedia. Don't forget, head over to topicopedia.online where you can fill out our sexy feedback form. Let us know, maybe some better jokes. Give us your feedback. We will read it out. Let us know if you put any different answers as well in the little quiz thing that we did, because that was really good fun. And I'd like to know how you guys did. Did you do better than us? I don't think it would be that difficult to do better than us.
You can't do worse than us, surely.
Well, there is a little margin for that, but let's hope you didn't. And of course, don't forget you can still vote for our meme of the week from last week. So please come and do that. And don't forget to join us on all of our socials. Make sure you're following us, liked, subscribed, notification bell, all those things. And remember, don't run with scissors and don't scissor with the runs.
Great
I will see you
advice.
next week. See you later.
Bye.